Most of you know me because of my life in the Netherlands, but not many of you know where I actually come from. Before Amsterdam, before software engineering, before all of this is where my story started. Welcome to Andorra, a small town in the province of Teruel, Spain. The day started with breakfast before heading out on the bike. If you are coming with me today, I'll show you a little bit of the place I've always called home.
Let's go ride the bike.
You might have noticed that cycling appears in a lot of my videos. The reason is pretty simple. I used to race competitively until I was around 20 years old, so cycling has been a huge part of my life as long as I can remember. That's also why moving to the Netherlands and commuting by bike never really felt strange to me. I actually did exactly the same thing when I was studying in Germany. The first thing I bought was a bike. Honestly, I feel a bit lost if I'm living somewhere and I don't have one. Today's ride takes me through several villages around the area, Alcorisa, Berge and Ariño, before returning to Andorra. One thing that is completely different from the Netherlands is the landscape. Here, there isn't a single flat road. Everything is constantly going up or down, and that's something I've really missed since moving abroad. In the Netherlands, cycling is incredibly practical because it's almost completely flat. But coming back here reminds me why I fell in love with road cycling in the first place. This whole region has a long history connected to coal mining. For decades, coal was one of the main industries here and shaped the economy of many of these towns. Thousands of families depended on the mines, and even today you can still see how much that history influenced the landscape and the people who live here. One of the nicest surprises of the ride was running into an old teammate. We spent years racing together all over Spain, so seeing him again brought back a lot of great memories. Cycling has given me so much over the years, not only because of the sport itself, but because of all people I met along the way. Moments like this remind me that those friendships never really disappear. After a few hours on the bike, it was definitely time for lunch. Food always tastes better after a long ride. Best combination. Afterwards, I relaxed for a while watching the Tour de France. Later in the afternoon, I met up with some friends to play padel. Give up for watching the match. England, Argentina, so let's go.